the ISN Film Event interviews. Today I have the honor of interviewing Dr. Sabarinath, who is the winner of the 2023 ISN Community Best Film. Welcome and thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Fer, and thanks for the opportunity to give my views about this ISN Community Film Event. Yeah, I'm Dr. Sabari. I'm from Tamil Nadu, India. I'm working as a consultant nephrologist at KG Hospital, Coimbatore, which caters to a large agrarian community. So I came to know about this community film event during my residency program. So from that time onwards, I was seeing some of the patients are left in a way like they themselves will not come for the hospitals to take care. Especially that group was elderly women population. So when I started my consultancy in my hometown, I could realize that still the problem is not only in certain part of my country, it's there in all over, probably in India, which is a developing country now. So I came to know about this ISN Community Film Event, and I could see one lady when I entered my consultancy in that hospital who wishes me daily. And after that, after about 2 weeks, I came to know that she's a dialysis patient when she came to me for follow-up. So, and she never say to anyone that she is a dialysis patient, and she comes for regular work in the hospital. Basically, she is an elderly woman living alone. All her sons were, all the daughters and sons were not living with her. And she was working in the department for about 10 years. And she was diagnosed to have kidney disease 2 years back. And unfortunately, at detection, she was found to have advanced renal failure, and she was advised to start hemodialysis. So when I was discussing with my colleagues about this ISN Community Film event, this lady, she came forward and she said, I will tell my story to the world and I want to advocate to the patients like how I am sustaining my life with a hope. So then after that, I digged into her story and it was really quite impressive, and it was the strong determination of her of how to sustain her life with the hope I was able to understand. And it was very emotional when I heard her story. So when she was diagnosed to have chronic kidney disease, and she was not having a financial support for the treatment. Basically, in developing countries like India, they have to spend their own money for dialysis. So she was just thinking, she was working in a hospital as a housekeeper, and how she will be coping up with all this dialysis, medications and all. And she never gave up, and she started working continuously, and with the money, whatever she earned, with the little amount of money and with great support from the hospital, especially I should thank our chairman, Dr. Bhaktavachalam, who took the medicine as well as the dialysis cost incurred on her. And she was still able to pay some of her money to the hospital because she wants to pay and do the dialysis. And another one most important thing what she has told was, when she was working in the nephrology department for about past 10 years, she has observed, especially women patients who are the strong players in the family, both as socially as well as in the familial roles. They do have more. They will come as a patient, they will take treatment, and their follow-up was very, very, very inadequate. As like compared to men, the women patients, women can also have same incidence of chronic kidney disease, but the follow-up and the treatment was very, very poor. She used to hear a lot of stories from the women patients about their personal lives, the family burden, they have to take care of their children, and they forget to take care of themselves. That's what she was saying from many of the patients. And when she was diagnosed to have advanced kidney failure, she wanted to motivate all these women patients who have been on improper follow-up that they can sustain life by taking care of everything. So that inspiration made her to work and to earn for dialysis. And she's on dialysis for about 3 years, and still she is doing fine. And she is with, she motivates her story to all the patients who are the women patients, especially coming with her, never stop the treatment. You can't prevent becoming a dialysis patient if you take the treatment properly. So this was the story that she told to me, and it really impressed me a lot, because I myself have witnessed, and we have taken even a survey before even this community film has come up. The last uh, to follow up was more, especially in women patients, especially who are elderly, because they themselves think they are a burden to the family and they don't come. But it's not in case like men, but because these women who are in their family will motivate them to get for the treatment. But unfortunately, many women will not get that motivation from the family to go and get the treatment. So that's the reason why she came up and she advocated her story. And I'm just a media for that. I just channeled and I have taken it to the world's platform. And I was so happy that she was so enthusiastically, she was shooting it. And it got over in a span of 3 days, not more than that. And what to say, and her inspiration. And after the video was taken, she herself goes and gives to all the dialysis patients in our unit. Almost 150 patients were getting dialysis in our hospital. And she goes and advocates her story to all of them. And everyone was happy. And that's way like this video got shared all over our community, and many women patients got motivated because of that. And still she is sharing and she is portraying her life to each and everyone. And she always requests, if any elderly patient, whether it is women or men, she says that I'm 60 years old, I'm still doing dialysis, I'm doing fine, so you should not stop the treatment thinking that it's the end of life. So this is a major problem in our developing countries, and she, through her story, advocated it very well. And I have to thank this World Congress of Nephrology and this ISN Community Film event that made her story to get into the world platform.
Thank you so much. And you just mentioned something that is key. You are a team player with the person living with kidney disease. You are like you have the same goal of advocating for people and making and creating awareness of people living with kidney disease. And the ISN Community Film event is a perfect platform for this.
Every patient, every kidney patient, if you see, they have their own stories. Like everyone will have their own stories, and it's very difficult unless you are a kidney patient. Only if you go through whatever they are undergoing, you will realize. Until then, it will be like just a third person, you're just watching her. So I request whoever the physicians or the nephrologist who are taking care of the patient, they should understand the background, the social background, what they are from. And they have to promote them in a way like, you have to come for the treatment. And if you come for the treatment, you will be, your CKD progression may be retarded. And sometimes your kidney problems sometimes even may get cured if they come with AKI. So the follow-up is very, very necessary. That is one. And if any doctors or physicians, if they have any emotional stories that they want to share to the world that will inspire the kidney patients, because as we know, many of the kidney patients are almost depressed because they have to take a lot of medicines, and especially dialysis patients, they have to come thrice or twice a week to the hospital, and it gives somewhat a caregiver burden to those who are giving care to the patients. So to prevent all these things, like if you have any motivating story, and this is the best platform I can say, like rather than we are interested in submitting abstracts and other academic stuffs, but this is one platform that has given us a tremendous impact. You will just observe it when you just film a video, and if you are able to understand the emotions, and if you are able to take it to a world platform, and you will be what I can say, you will be, that day it is the best day for you, and you will be advocating for your own patients, like whom you are treating. That's very, very important. And that motivation for you as well as to the patients will give them a support, and that is like a moral indirect support for them. So that motivates them to continue their treatment. So if you have any good stories, please do share by shooting it. It's just 7 minutes. Obviously, you cannot film the entire story of the patient in 7 minutes, but you can capture the emotional moments and you can share, and definitely the views will be more. The patients themselves will propagate, like how they are strong and how they are determined to have the treatment despite having this much of kidney disease. So I think this is one of the wonderful platform, and this community film event is awesome. When I attended it, I could see all the stories, like the top 7 stories, all were fantastic. Like what to say, like if it reaches the platform, that itself is winning for your patient, I can say. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, indeed, several stories are so emotional, and just by being there, you are a winner. Thank you once again, Sabari, for sharing your story, for sharing your patient's story, and for inspiring us all in the world. I'm so looking forward for people to be submitting their film, hoping that you will submit another one, maybe another patient story, and we are so looking forward to it. Thank you once again for your time.
Thank you so much, and this is a wonderful opportunity, and I request everyone to use this. Yes, thank you, Fred. Yeah.
Thanks.